Nick Offerman says he's feeling more than a little nervous ahead of his guest slot on Good Hang, hosted by his longtime colleague Amy Poehler. The former Parks and Recreation co-stars will reconnect for the episode, but Offerman admits the familiarity doesn't erase the pressure. He told People he feels a little daunted about appearing, noting it's like being interviewed by your sister. He explained that Poehler's podcast has quickly become a major platform, adding that he just hopes I don't commit one of my usual faux pas. Offerman emphasized that while he's excited to catch up with Poehler and appreciates their friendship, he also wants to do a good job on her show and avoid stumbling over something he might later regret. The upcoming appearance comes amid Offerman's ongoing professional momentum. At the premiere of his Netflix series Death by Lightning, he spoke openly about the podcast recording and his state of mind. He acknowledged that even though he and Poehler keep in touch regularly, being the guest on her widely followed podcast adds a layer of formality to what might otherwise feel like a friendly chat. Offerman's candid admission underscores how performance and public appearances remain meaningful and sometimes nerve-wracking, even for seasoned actors. Despite his confidence and experience in front of the camera and microphone, this particular setting brings its own stakes. He identified his reputation for occasional missteps, albeit humorous ones, as another reason for his self-imposed caution. The episode hasn't yet aired at the time of his comments, so fans will have to wait to hear how the conversation unfolds, how much the pair reflect on their shared history, and whether Offerman's fears of a faux pas materialize. For now, his approach is refreshingly honest. He doesn't want to simply go through the motions, but rather engage sincerely, honoring both his relationship with Poehler and respecting the podcast's audience. In the bigger picture, the moment illustrates the evolving nature of media appearances. Even for a veteran like Offerman, guesting on a modern podcast platform comes with unique dynamics, and the shift from acting for the camera to speaking candidly as oneself appears to carry its own kind of performance anxiety. Nonetheless, his openness about that nervousness may itself endear him to listeners.